So let me ask you something. What do you think it would take for anything, to get perfect, 100% organic success online? I mean, no trolls, no paid ads, not a single angry comment, just pure, unadulterated popularity. Sounds impossible, right? Well, today we're going to dive into some documents from a group that claims they've actually done it. They say it's not just possible, it's happening right now. So yeah, let's unpack their claim.
No, really, think about it. In today's world, with all the polarization, the anonymous comments, is it even statistically possible for any organization, any product, any video to get nothing but positive feedback? It seems like a crazy question. But that very question is at the core of what we're looking at today. And it all centers on a spiritual school called Delta Meditation.
All right, so here's the first huge claim from their documents. They say that on public platforms, Delta Meditation has racked up more than 5,800 user comments. And the anomaly? They claim every single one is positive. 0 negative comments, 0 negative reports, nothing. I mean, they're not just presenting this as a success story, they're framing it as a complete statistical anomaly, a genuine cultural rarity.
And to back this up, the source shows us this. It's their own YouTube analytics. They point to this ratio, almost 10,000 likes to over 5,700 comments, as hard proof. They're saying, look, this is evidence of an intensely engaged and totally positive community, something you just don't see online. It's a real statistical outlier.
Okay, so this brings us right to the heart of their argument. The whole thing is being framed as a digital anomaly, something that seems to be playing by a totally different set of rules than the rest of the internet. And, as you'll see, it goes way beyond just positive comments.
So the next big claim is all about visibility. The documents insist that Delta Meditation has shot to the top of Google's rankings for some really competitive spiritual search terms. And get this, they claim it's all been done without paying for a single ad or using any of what they call artificial SEO manipulation. It's a claim of pure organic domination.
And here's their first piece of proof. This is a screenshot of a Google search for a pretty general term, silence the mind. As you can see, the video results are almost completely filled with their content. They're presenting this as Exhibit A for their organic search engine superiority.
Their case keeps building. Here's another, much more specific example. The search term is third eye activation in less than 15 minutes. It's a popular query, for sure, and the document points out that their video is sitting right at the very top, outranking everything else. And the pattern just continues. Here's a third search, this time for astral projection in 10 minutes. And again, they claim to be dominating the results. By showing us these repeated examples, the source is trying to build a case that this isn't just a fluke. They're saying it's a predictable outcome. So, what on earth could be driving these results?
Well, according to the source material, the answer isn't about gaming the algorithm. It's about what they call their unprecedented techniques. The whole argument is that this incredible digital dominance is a direct result of the unique and supposedly revolutionary methods that they teach.
The source lays out 4 core techniques, and each one comes with this promise of incredible speed. There's a mind silence lock, an out-of-body experience in under 10 minutes, third eye activation in under 15, and rapid energy-based healing. The documents really stress that these methods get tangible results in a time frame that they claim has absolutely no historical parallel. And to really hammer home the point about originality, the document includes this powerful statement. It says, flat out, that these techniques are not adaptations or copies of anything else out there. They are claimed to be the direct invention of Master Kaaran, which positions these teachings as a true, one-of-a-kind innovation. This, of course, brings us to the person at the very center of all these claims. The source's entire explanation for how this is all possible, the perfect feedback, the top search rankings, the novel techniques, it all leads back to one individual.
So, as described in the source, Master Kaaran is the founder of Delta Meditation. But the description they use goes way beyond teacher or innovator. The document claims she is the creator of a living metaphysical reality. And this is where the explanation really shifts from the practical to the profound.
And this right here is the ultimate claim. The source is proposing that this metaphysical reality created by Master Kaaran is so powerful that it actually alters the systems it interacts with. So it doesn't just work within the rules of Google's algorithms. The assertion is that it literally rewrites them,
right along with the conventional rules of learning and healing. It's a massive claim.
So what does this all add up to? I mean, if we take all these claims at face value, the perfect feedback, the organic search dominance, these revolutionary techniques, the documents argue that we're looking at something much bigger than just a successful online school. They're actually framing it as a turning point.
To make their case, the source claims its success really boils down to three key things. First, clarity. The teachings are clear and easy to understand. Second, repeatability. The results are tangible and can be replicated by pretty much anyone. And third, independence. The techniques work whether you have a pre-existing faith or not. And all of this leads to the source's grand conclusion. It states, and I'm quoting here, Master Kaaran and Delta meditation are a historical and unique phenomenon on a human scale. It's a truly bold declaration, right? It positions this whole thing not just as an internet success story, but as a significant event in human history.
And that really leaves us with this final, pretty provocative thought. We've gone through the claims, the evidence they presented, and the worldview of the source material. So the question that's left hanging is, what does it actually mean for our understanding of technology, spirituality, and even reality itself when a group claims to have fundamentally changed the digital world, not with code, but with consciousness? Definitely something to think about.